Hey Wastelanders, this is Gary back again, and I'm very excited when I see an open tag, especially from someone that's on my under 1K wall. So Sean from the EDC DEN did a open tag. He said, "What is your least intimidating knife and your most intimidating knife?" Sorry, the language is hard for me sometimes. So I immediately wanted to do a fixed blade. And then I think, nah, because I don't carry a fixed blade on an everyday situation. So for me, I want to go with folders. So, and by the way, I'm sorry to interrupt this. By the way, if anybody that's on the under 1K wall, if you've ever printed stickers, please send them to me, because I have a lot more people than 5 on the under 1K wall. So if you got a sticker, send them to me so I could update my backdrop with your sticker. Anyway, let's get on with it. So, as I was saying, I would probably, I have a lot of like big knives, machetes. I have bigger knives than this, but I would rate this knife as my most intimidating knife. If I saw a person coming at me with this knife, man, I would be intimidated. I'll cover the least intimidating. I got this knife from John from Grateful Panic, but if I pulled this knife out, I don't think anybody would run. It's the least intimidating knife probably I own, except for the one I'm going to show you on the left. And this is, I wanted to throw in a traditional knife. I have a lot. I have like 2 or 3 traditional knives, not a lot, but for me, I wanted to throw this one in because I think traditional knives always are less intimidating. Bigger knives, but if they have a traditional look, they're still pretty much less intimidating. I think people just are like, I call them grandpa knives. You pull out a grandpa knife and immediately no one like, oh damn. They don't. So this is my grandpa knife. I don't know if that offends you guys. I'm not meaning an offense. My grandpa had a lot of knives like this. And let's go with intimidating knives. So this knife looks not intimidating. Check out this this micarta. It's great. Check out the other side. It sucks. But if I've pulled out this knife and I use it at work sometimes. Well, when I had a job. But the upswept blade always kind of frightened people. It looks less frightening when it's closed. They don't like, oh, you pull, oh, that's cool, and then you like flip it, and you're like, Okay, another knife. So this knife represents my favorite Russian knife maker. I have 3 versions of this knife, and let me know if you think it's intimidating. All right, I think it's intimidating, especially the dagger shape. Dagger shaped blades are very intimidating. And lastly, this is a runner-up for intimidation. Oh, what makes it intimidating is that flipping action, the full auto. And then when a person looks at it, they're like, Yeah, that's a murderer knife shape, blade shape. Yeah, so let's push all these knives to the side. This is the less intimidating knife I own. Let's show you the size. Based on size, I mean, it has a funky blade shape, and I don't think anybody would be intimidated by that. They just look at it like, that's a weird looking knife. Do you open boxes with that? Yep, I do. I open my mail too. So that's my least intimidating knife. And currently my most favorite tertiary knife that I carry in my pocket. So, ta-da! This is my most intimidating knife. And I have a lot of big knives, this size, but clearly I think this knife is very intimidating. What makes it less intimidating, at least it doesn't have a black blade. If it had a black blade, it would be more intimidating. But this is my secondary. I carry this one every day, but I don't carry it in my pocket. I carry it in my bag with my pistol. It's my backup knife. When the shit hits the fan, I think this would be the knife I would pull out. This is the ZT-0308. Any ZT is probably intimidating, but this is my first ZT and basically my only ZT. So this is my pick for most intimidating knife. See how this compares to this. So this knife I carry every day as a backup, so I would call it my secondary. This is a tertiary. I carry it in my pocket loose. I don't even use the pocket clip. I carry it loose. And then my first knife that I would carry, it would be any of these, like these kind of knives. They would be my first knife. So often I've carried this combination in my pocket. So take care, Wastelanders. I think this has been a piss poor video, but I'll try to edit it in some way, some entertaining fashion. Take care.
Oh no, you did. Until I get my vengeance, I will never end this mayhem. Oh no, you did. I'm a mercenary, you ain't got a prayer, you owe me. Oh no, you